Alright, now real quick, I just gotta run and get some water, and then I'll be right back. On max value, Jesus. Alright, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Okay, let me pull up the randomizer. I think it was this one. Okay. Then close this. Okay. Then move the stream preview out of the way. Alright, okay. Now we are good. Almost good. Gotta set this chat up real quick. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Do I just... Okay, paste, and then... There we go, that chat's working. Let me make sure I have live chat on, so I can see everybody. Cool. I also see... We have quite a few believers in the chat. So that's always good to see. I think we can do it, man. I think we can do it. I've been cooking up with the units that I do have, so... This fight should be interesting. If things go in our favor, then it should be no problem. If we have even like medium luck, I think we can still do this. But of course, if we have terrible luck, then GG. Then GG. Dentist kind of sounds like Dante's from a distance. I definitely didn't just get off of a call with Dante's. Best of luck, Cloudy. Appreciate it, Cornelius. I saw earlier you said you won't be able to be here for the whole stream, so I think, was it because of... Oh, because you have to get up early tomorrow. Okay. Alright, well, have a great night, and I appreciate you stopping by, man. I believe in Cloudy, and Cloudy we trust. Man. Okay, so we have some things. I've been talking with the peeps over on Discord, and we've come up with some changes, some improvements. So we will get through all of those, and then we'll just jump right into the Lobo fight with this new squad I've made here. Okay, got my volume settings. Good. Yo, Luca, what's up? Good afternoon from Italy. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you can make it. To my wife, Jin K, she almost pulled it. Exactly. I know one thing they pointed out was I could have used Gander, that stun skill. And if I would have used that, then I probably would have won last time. Since it's soft banned, I didn't think to use it, but I think definitely earlier on in this Nuzlocke, I'm gonna have to use some of those soft banned mechanics and just have to take the punishment that comes with them. Because right now I don't have enough strong units, so I need to rely on other strong units to kind of assist the units that I have, so that we can get through this until we get some good units of our own. Because we did get two random we did get two random servants, but both of them were like silver assassins, so not the best luck. Let's see. You might want to change the Nuzlocke in the title. Let me see. Oh, I put NUZLOCKE. Oh, what the heck? How did I misspell that? NUZLOCKE. Alright, NUZLOCKE. Okay. Now, that should be fixed. Yo, Siegmeyer, what's up? Okay, let me switch over to the game. Let's switch over to the game. And then put it on this window. And then full screen. And then let's fix the chat. Shoot, I tried. If I had a bit more time, I could have set things up better. But I ran out of time this morning. So we'll just have to go with what I can. Okay. Alright, we're being difficult again today, huh? Alright, let's turn off the chat and then turn it back on. There we go. Alright. So, I'm glad to see there's so many believers in the chat. Out of 38 votes, 66% of people thought that we got this, which is awesome. Because it was looking bleak at the end of last stream. I don't really know a lot about FGL, mainly how to play, but good lord, does it look like the type of game that makes you commit a not-so involuntary vasectomy. Oh my god. I mean, hey, you're not wrong, brother, you're not wrong. Also, shout out to Matthias, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations to Rory, Adam. It's funny because I think Adam actually won a gift membership before because I recognize his name. So, dang man, his luck is crazy right now. He's got that EX luck right now. You know, we have ZF Sorrow, we have Bagus, and we have Kiki. Congratulations to all of you guys for the memberships. And of course, if you did get a membership, make sure to thank Matthias for gifting those memberships. And look, we already have people evading. Again, if you're a member, make sure to spam that evade emote. And if you're not a member, you're gonna have to evade some other way. Got some people cartwheeling, got some people biking. Evaded again, yep. This way of playing is fun, but it worries me that it might delay or stop your progress. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, like Arnaldo said on the Discord, this is like experimentary. Is that the word? This is experimentary, so we're just trying things out, seeing how it goes. If it ends up being a disaster, then we'll just go back to playing through the game normally. But I think this is a fun, cool little challenge thing. I might give it like maybe 1 or 2 runs, and then if we fail those 2 runs, then we'll just come back to it another time, and then play through the game normally. Oh, okay, good one. Broly walks into a bar. The bar says, ow. I get it. That bar was at the wrong place at the wrong time. E without the X luck here. Just finished the last stream to catch up. You're so cooked, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see that guy. We'll see, because I've been cooking. As you can see, we have our MVP right here. We have our friggin' MVP Benkei right here. So I've definitely been cooking. But anyways, the changes. Shoot, I didn't jot down all of them. But one of the things I'm changing about the rules is the rule where you do not get a random servant if you party wipe. And the reason I'm taking that out is because I'm already party wiping. I'm already losing like 5 of my units. So losing the random unit after beating it on top of that is pretty brutal. Especially because what if it takes like 2-3 tries to actually get through the boss and I end up losing like 8 servants? Then on top of all of that, I still don't get the random servant. So I'm just removing that one. Even if we party wipe, as long as we beat the boss and we follow the other rules, then we still get the servant. Another thing that I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on, and I'll actually put a poll up to it. Now, it was pretty unfortunate what happened last stream. We lost Hans and Zhu-Fu. We lost Zhu-Fu because she got one shot from full. There was nothing I could do about that. She got one shot crit from full, so we lost Zhu-Fu. And then we also lost Hans, which is my fault because I brought him in case, you know, worst case scenario, I lose Zhu-Fu and my front line, then I still have one more support for the back line. He ended up dying. That was brutal. So there were some people on Discord that said they would give me a one-time mulligan to get those 2 back. Since, you know, this is still new, still experimentary, and I kind of threw. Experimental. Experimentory. This is experimentary. No, I said the right word. Man, Zhu-Fu, the best servant, got cooked so hard, she really did. Kojiro too. Dude, that was brutal. That was brutal. Kojiro got obliterated from full as well because I didn't know that Lobo had sure hit. So I brought in, I thought I was making a 5-head play. I bring in Kojiro and I pop evade on him, and I was like, okay, there's a 1 in 3 chance that he ults Kojiro. If he does, we're best case scenario. He ults Kojiro, I get excited, and then I see sure hit, and then I see him get one shot, and I was so heartbroken. Because that was actually a cracked out Kojiro, and we didn't do anything with him. Do you still have FP left? You might want to roll the rest out now and get more foes at the same time. Yes, I do, and I do plan to roll on the friend point banner more. I definitely do. But the poll that I was gonna ask, well, first, what do you guys think about the mulligan? Should I get Zhu-Fu and Hans back? Let's see what the chat thinks. A one-time deal, get them back, or no? Speaking of Lobo, I just got mine to NP4, even though I don't use them that much. Crazy. Don't even use him, and he's over here wiping my whole team. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then in the meantime, I can show you guys the team I got here. Yes, yes, sure. Okay, perfect, perfect. Alright, so Hans and Zhu-Fu are back. That's great. Now, this is the new experimental mechanic that I was thinking of adding. So first let's add Hans and Zhu-Fu back. Zhu-Fu. Press the wrong button. Multi-select Zhu-Fu, and then where's our guy? Where is our boy? Here he is, Hans. Okay, perfect. Now I don't plan to use them for this Lobo run, but it's nice to know that I still have them going forward. Okay, so the overwhelming consensus from the Discord was that it would be okay to get some information on the bosses as I go into them, because going into them completely blind can just lead to entire teams getting wiped just because of BS mechanics. So like, I know you guys all remember a great example that was brought up was the Kets mechanic, where only servants of certain attributes, I think they had to be like good or balanced or something, only those units could hit her. So if I brought any units that weren't those, they couldn't do any damage. So to avoid mechanics like those, there are some suggestions that were made. The first one is that I have all of the boss nodes mapped out. So basically just like we know section 3 has a boss, and then here I have section 6 part 2, 8 part 2, 12 part 2, etc, etc. So these are all of the boss nodes that are mapped out, so that I know going into them, okay, this is gonna be a boss node, let me lock in. So that's the first change, or first suggestion. Now this next one, let's change this audio. This next one is a personal suggestion that I came up with, and that is scouting. There were some people that think that, you know, getting information on the mechanics would spoil the fight, which I agree with. And then there's some people that think, you know, I should be able to go in, read the mechanics, and see what I'm going up against so that I can truly prepare myself. And it's not like it's going to be a less challenging battle that way. But, or the battle will still be challenging even that way, which I agree with. So, this is what I came up with. We have the boss nodes mapped out here. Oh, you guys can't see. We have the boss nodes mapped out here. So I was thinking, on these boss nodes, I can send out a scout. And the scout can go through one full turn. Whether they live or die or whatever happens, they can go through one full turn, observe the starting mechanics, maybe some of the skills that they use during their attack, and then I withdraw and I build my full team. So for Lobo, for example, I would send in a scout. That scout would see, okay, if their class was hidden, they'd see that Lobo's a rider. They would see that Lobo has the one turn defense down every turn, or the defense down at the end of every turn. And then I'd kind of get a feel for how much damage he does. And then I withdraw, and I bring in my full team. And I think this would be fair, because it gives me a good amount of information, and it doesn't spoil anything like the break bar mechanics or anything crazy like that. It's still really early on, so I can get behind that. I think you can get them back. Oh, that was about Zhufu. Knowing the mechanics beforehand makes sense. Yeah, Ginchan, that's actually exactly what I did. I looked up the spoiler-free walkthrough, but it was a little bugged for me. I don't know if it's intentional, but that's how I figured out which are the boss nodes. So I didn't read any of these details over here. I just scrolled through and saw, okay, 13, boss encounter. Jotted it down. But would you guys be okay with me reading these little paragraphs over here, explaining what to expect? Or is that too much? Site is bugged. Yeah, I don't know. All the images are bugged, so I don't even know what these are, but yeah. And then it kind of tells me, you know, which ones are going to be easy, which ones are going to be very hard. Let's see. You can ask us to reveal the mechanic if we're kind that day. Oh my gosh. See, but how can I trust that info though? What if somebody trolls me and they're like, oh yeah, this boss, you know, he just has a normal single target NP and then he ends up having a AoE NP. You know? I think it is fine, but if we see that now suddenly you win every fight without loss, it may have become too easy and we need to rebalance. Yeah, that's why this is a little tricky. So, this is something that I think could be useful early on, but could be problematic later on. So, I guess we'll put a pin in this. We'll put a pin in this for now. So, spoiler-free walkthrough. Wouldn't that make it too easy? Exactly. That's why I wanted to ask beforehand. So, alright. I put a pin in this. We won't be using it, probably not this stream, and then I'll continue gathering information and see what everybody thinks. But, I believe that's everything. So, we already know what to expect from Lobo, so I'm not gonna scout this battle. But this is the team that I've been cooking up. It relies on one very specific friend support that I hope somebody has up. Let's see. Please tell me they have the GOAT. Please. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Spooky, shout out to you, man. Locusta. I need Locusta for this. Let's see if there's any others. Nope. Dang. That's kind of crazy how nobody really uses Locusta. I have her in my friend support. And she's NP5. Okay, this is the team. This is the team here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Serenity. Not fully upgraded, because this one is locked behind Bond 5, and it just takes way too long to get Bond levels. So, we have her, so we don't have the, like, on-command poison from her, which is unfortunate, because that's more damage, but we have her. We have this so that she can get her ult relatively quick. We have Locusta to capitalize on the poison. We have Ben-K on the front line. Now, Ben-K can make or break this run. If we land his skill seal, fantastic. If we land his NP seal, fantastic. If somehow we get his ultimate and we land his stun, fantastic. But if we miss those, that's gonna make this rough. Next, we have George, of course. George is kind of a backup for Ben-K. I have George second just because hopefully I won't need to use him until the later end of the fight when he has all of the buffs, like the attack buffs, defense buffs. I don't remember if he has crit buffs. I'm pretty sure he does. So if I lose Ben-K, I won't be too distraught. And also if I lose Serenity, I won't be too distraught because I'm mainly using her for the synergy with Locusta. So he's a backup in case Ben-K dies. And then we have Charlotte Corday, who is our last line of defense assassin. The reason I put her at the end is because she has a bunch of defense ignore. Yeah, she can ignore invincible, which I don't remember if Lobo has evade or not. But regardless, if he has evade, we can get through that. And on top of that, we deal significant defense ignoring damage, which I think will help out a lot, given the fact that last time on the final round where we could have won, he had like double defense buff stacks and like double crit buff stacks or something crazy like that. So we have her here. And then we have Ricardo. In case all else fails and this guy has like 2 HP left, then we have him who can hopefully just deal some good, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not burst damage, but he does good raw damage. A lot of these guys, they can hit kind of, well, she can hit really hard, but these two can hit kind of hard because of the class advantage. I think even without the class advantage, he should be doing decent damage. So that's why he's here. This is the lineup that I have. These are the CEs that I have. Thoughts? Why no Jin K? Because Jin K unfortunately died last stream. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I removed Jin K obviously because she died last stream. Unless you guys are willing to include her in the mulligan. Because we did get Hans and Zhu Fu back. If you want to bring back Jin K, I'd be more than happy. But we did lose her last stream. And I also got rid of Skahak because she died as well outside of her taunt. So, this is what we're rolling with. You guys ready? Who believes? Who believes? Who doubts? To be fair, in actual Pokemon Nuzlocke, some people look up information to see what Pokemon a gym leader runs. True, but the only problem with that in this specific run is that looking up the mechanics could, like, I don't know. I'm sure there are some bosses with mechanics in the future that you guys are excited for me to bump into because the mechanics are so crazy. So if I just spoil myself and look them all up beforehand, then, you know, there's no, like, surprise going into it. So that's why I want some information by being able to send in a scout, but not all the information, so that it's still, you know, a little bit of surprise. I believe, I hard doubt, not gonna lie. This is getting to the last bar at least, though. I believe. Avenge Jin K. Let's go. Avenge Jin K. What's up, ZZ Agna? Welcome to the stream. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, and then I'll hear you guys' thoughts on this as we enter the battle. But I was thinking, so, of course, we have the scout, where we send someone in, they go through one full turn, gather information, and then we withdraw and build our real team. But then, after we go in with our real team, if we full party wipe, then I can look up the mechanics. Is that okay? Just in case there's anything that I missed, or if there's, like, something I didn't notice. So I have to give it one legit, you know, attempt, and then if I lose that, then I can look up the mechanics and be like, okay, so this is what I have to look out for. Let me build for this. So, let me know what you guys think about that. But let's see. Can we take down Lobo? Can we do this? Fingers crossed. Need that streamer luck. For no gacha this time. Just streamer luck for beating this freaking boss. Alright. Okay. Come on, Ben K! Alright. Well, there's our... This is why he's on the team. This is why he's in the front. This is why he's in the front, bro. He plays by his own rules. Let's see. Okay, so we did get a good roll. We got some arts here to start us off. Let's save this. Okay, so we start with this poison. Yep, arts effectiveness, NP gain, great. Start with that poison, and then of course we want the poison on basics. And then we want the heal from poison and guts, in case any crazy mumbo jumbo happens here. So I think we just go for the full combo. Now, quick question. Which, oh yeah, and then I also brought this, Mystic Code. Because, a lot of the Mystic Codes that I have, their only defensive option is really Evade. But this guy obviously has Sure Hit, so I thought to bring Invincible instead. This cleanses debuffs in case I need to cleanse the defense down on someone so they don't die. And then this one recharges their skills by 2 turns, which is great. So We're rocking with that. Now, question. Which gives... Oh. Wait, we could just go full arts. Maybe it'd be better to do a full combo this turn, though. So that next turn, we can overcharge her NP. Okay, we'll do that. But what gives more NP? Arts? Quick arts? Or quick arts? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're probably going to hit it anyway. So, I think we go for arts. Arts quick to get some stars, maybe? Because I don't think we're getting to 200%. Arts quick arts. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. He's got 4 stacks so far. Attack up. That's a little scary. A crit. Okay. Good thing we have the defense up, though. Good thing we have that defense up. So she just ate that crit. Okay. Now, I think we can use this. Decrease charge and crit rate. Let's pop that right now. Next, this debuff success rate and arts when using... Okay. And this is a chance to skill seal and a chance to NP seal. And we can stack it with her NP. Okay, so let's pop this. And then we have quite a few stars, so let's get this as well. That helped a bit. Now. Ooh, now I'm starting to wonder. Do we go for the overcharge NP? Or should I just go with the full Locusta combo? Which would give us more damage is the question. Shoot, does she still have the... No, it's only 3, right? Yeah, it's only 3 hits she applies the poison. But she can apply the poison now when using arts. Dang, this is so tough. Okay, so we're at our first little mini crossroads, because I was thinking maybe we go this to put a poison stack, and then this for another poison stack, and then this to capitalize on all the poison. Or we could do this into this into this to maybe get some refund on her NP. Ooh, it's tricky. It's tricky. Shoot. But what if we miss the crits? Then we won't get as much benefit. Let's see. Locusta Gaming, full Locusta. Alright, let's do it. That's probably the best way to go anyways. The more we can get her NP, the better. Yeah, and plus the NP seal and the skill seal. We could save that. Okay. See how much we're doing here? Not bad. Oh, and now doesn't this mean he takes more poison damage? Eating it. She almost has her NP again. No, hit Locusta! Just a little. Oh, man. Okay. I think we full combo. He has the defense up. Ugh, that's not good. And crit rate up, which counters our crit rate down. A part of me kind of wants to get some regen for Benkei. I could full combo with her, but How much damage is she really gonna do, even with a full combo? If only Fuma were here instead of that bozo Benkei he'd cook. True! The only reason Fuma's not here is because I ran out of freaking bones. I ran out of bones, man, and he needs 15 of them. So... man... I want to give you a chance, Benkei. I want to give you a chance and get you some NP here. Shoot. Because a stun could come in so clutch right now. A stun could come in so clutch, bro. But a full combo, I just don't know how much damage it'd do. That's the problem. Okay. I'll save this. Because I'll save it because I can overcharge Locusta with it, so full combo, not doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, and we missed the crit. Okay. Locusta back to full though. Attack up. Oh my gosh, she's eating it, but her defense is gone now. Oh, and defense down. Okay. But Locusta's back online. And Benkei, hold on, Benkei. Hold on. Is it finally time? Is it finally time, Benkei? I'm a little worried. I want to do Locusta into 2 Benkeis, but I'm a little concerned. What does she get with overcharge? Chance to inflict death increases with overcharge. I don't know how strong that really is. Okay. So full arts gives us 20%, which puts us at 87. Could this fill 13? I think it could. But screw it. Let's go for it. I believe. Come on, Locusta. You gotta give me 13%, please. You know, I don't even want to risk it. Look, see? Oh my gosh. I was 100% right. Okay. That's fine. We still got the NP at the end of the day. His defense is up. Okay, one more turn until we get these back. Oh my gosh. I cannot read that character, but thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by either the stream or the channel, and I hope you're enjoying the content. Now, this is where things get a little tricky. Shoot! This would be so good if we had our if we had these skills available, man. So I guess instead we just kind of meet them halfway. Benkei has guts, so I'm not too worried about him. Plus he might not even get hit, so I think we go boom, 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 I guess. Shoot. We don't have as much poison anymore. Alright, Zabania. Skill seal though. That's big. That defense up. That is putting in some work for him right now. Hopefully we can break bar this turn. I don't know though. We do have overcharge. We do have a lot of poison. But no buffs outside of that. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. First bar down. And he's skill sealed. Eesh. Okay. We're eating it. We're eating it. We're eating it. We love that NP. No, defense down. That's a little spooky. That's a little spooky. Shoot. We don't really have any good cards here. Okay. So I mean, I think the only debuff he applies is defense down. So I don't think it'd be bad to use this now, because I don't want Locusta to take too much damage. So get rid of that. Next, reset the skills. Now poison. And then NP up. Benkei's chilling over here. It might be time for him to shine. And then throw up the guts just in case. So, wait. Should I wait one more turn? Ooh, inflict curse and remove buffs. Yeah, he doesn't have any buffs right now, so I should maybe wait one more turn. And he still has guts. I think Benkei's okay. I think Benkei is okay. This is a weird hand. I'm just doing chip damage. Should I use the defense up right now? Next turn. This could be big. Okay. Let's do this into this. Or maybe do we raise the crit chance? Bring this up to 40 maybe? Let's see if we crit. Come on. Nice! Big! Huge! Yeesh. Okay, alright, you don't need to focus her anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, defense down on Serenity. That is not bad at all. If only we had a bit more, man. Maybe he should have hit us maybe one more time. Maybe one more hit wouldn't hurt, right? We do have guts. Okay, now, Benkei, please. You failed us the first time. Let's see if you can help us out the second time. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get our NP here. Any poisons run out? One of them run out. But we still have 5. So that's still pretty good. And I think we can apply more. So I'll save this NP until next turn, because I can overcharge it with her. So for now, I guess we'll try to get her some NP. I don't see a reason not to. Let's do it. Alright, good damage. Every little bit counts. Okay. Okay, Benkei, we're gonna need you to come in clutch, brother. We're gonna need you to come in clutch here, brother. Oh my good gosh. NP Seal? Alright. So we're not NP Sealing today, I see. We're not NP Sealing today. Alright, we got some stars here. Now... Oh, dude, if he doesn't stun, man. If he doesn't stun. Ah! Okay, just in case he doesn't stun, I think I obviously use the taunt here. Oh, Benkei, please. Please, brother. I could just taunt into invincible and eat this whole turn. I think that'd be the best play, because I personally wouldn't be too distraught if we lost Benkei, but if I can keep him, I might as well. So I think we just taunt into invincible on Benkei. Eat this NP and all the damage he does afterwards, and then I guess we just gotta hope. Well, the stun wouldn't really matter at that point, but we still remove the buffs, and we still get the overcharge. Okay, I think we do that. Let's do it. Now, we still have the poison. We can still apply poison, one left. So maybe we do... Boom? Boom, boom? Or do we go Buster? Boom, boom, boom. Or do we just play it even safer and just go boom, boom, boom? Because we do have the arts up, so... Let's do this! I believe! Benkei, come on. Come on. I believe. This is my first time seeing his NP. Stun? Curse. Remove buff. Let's go. We got all three. Benkei, you're not half bad, buddy. You're not half bad. Now, the only problem is we did kind of waste the invincible there. But I think it was worth the risk. Because if we didn't stun, he would have killed Benkei there. Alright, easy. Oh, the poison! Let's go! We didn't even have to go another turn. The poison alone just murdered this dude. Dang. Benkei, you know what? You kind of put in work, buddy. You kind of put in work. That NP seal was clean. And then you got all the procs at the end. Not bad, Benkei, not bad. That's my goat. Oh, man. Let's go, dude. Yes, and the buff removal was so good. We should use the goat. Oh, man. Is it time? Do we have to make a Benkei emote? Do we have to make a Benkei emote now? That's my goat, Benkei. I reluctantly acknowledge that play. Benkei killed the dog. Bro is redeeming from Babylonia. You can't play such lousy plays later on, wasting both invincible and taunt. But I think it was worth it. Right? It was worth the risk. Because if I didn't use taunt and invincible, or if I didn't get the stun off from Benkei's ult, and he did live, which I wasn't 100% sure he was going to live or not. If I didn't get those off, then Benkei would have died. So everything that he did here, I wouldn't be able to use in future runs. And even if it's just using him as a meat shield, I'd lose a whole character and all the utility that comes with him. So I'd rather play it safe and waste those two than risk losing a character if I didn't have to. But it depends on the character, though. Benkei, again, he's expendable, but maybe not so much anymore. Why would he die? No, I'm saying if I didn't use Invuln and Guts, and I just prayed that he got the stun, if he didn't get the stun, then he probably would have died. Because the NP would hit him, it would blow through his HP, and then he gets guts. But then, if he gets hit one more time, then he's basically dead. So no one died. We made it through. I'm happy. Let's continue. Hopefully the next boss doesn't steamroll us like this guy did. Ha ha ha. My apologies, but I'm afraid I'm completely outclassed. I could tell. I bet you could. By the way, Master, on a completely different subject, do you know how to drive? Well, whether you can or not, I'm afraid you'll have to. Da Vinci, I presume you can teach the young master here how to drive in real time? Probably. Why? What have you got in mind? Why, stalling for time, of course. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Let's reconvene at Shinjuku Station. Temporary contract or not, I'm still your servant for the moment. I have no plans to allow myself to die. Now, bring it! Alright. Dude, I'm honestly... I'm so glad we got through this, because it would have been such a heartbreaker to just get wiped on the first freaking boss. So, I'm glad we made it through. We live to see another day. Is this a smoke screen? Huh? A servant? And there's another one headed your way fast. Visual confirmation in 5, 4, 3. Oh, is this her? Oh, snap. My girl's here. That was so cool. I imagine she did the Akira slide right there, right? I'm impressed. You have found a way to survive out here, Master of Chaldea. But I suppose we can discuss that later. Come on, let's get out of here. We do not stand a chance against it just yet. This is one of the coolest outfit changes in FGO, bro. This outfit is so fire. I'll tell you where to... No need, come on. Alright, take care of her. Now, I better find a way to make my own escape. Alright. Phew. Phew, phew, phew. Oh, this guy again, bro. Dear Diary. Cunning as he may be, my identity should still be safe, since I've managed to stay hidden. However, I still cannot quite understand what his goal must be in siding with Chaldea, not to mention that last act of his. No, that's not possible. He is fundamentally at odds with order. That's not a selfless bone in his body. There is not a selfless bone in his body. It must be some sort of plot. I'm certain he has ulterior motives guiding his every move. And yet, I cannot see any meaning to his actions beyond a servant defending his master. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the obligatory Dante laugh. This won't do. I always get too worked up when it comes to him. There's also the question of, no, never mind. She should be fine with her. Now, we only need one more servant to join Chaldea's side. Of course, she is fairly twisted, but I can't let that stop me from paying her a visit. This man. Edmund Dentist. Man. Poison MVP. That Poison actually was the MVP. That was like the... What's it called? The unsung hero there. Alright. So now, for the question, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we did use a friend support. So now it's time for you guys to vote. Did Locusta carry? Yes. No. And then third option. Alright. You guys vote. Did Locusta carry? Or no? In the meantime. I guess. Let's see. Okay, make sure I got the randomizer good to go. I guess I'll leave it up. Let me set a timer. I'll leave it up for maybe like... I don't know. Maybe like... A minute? Yeah, 1 minute should be okay. Alright, polls up. Maybe, like, for the most part, I'll leave it up for 1.5 minutes. But since a little bit of time has already passed, let's do 1 minute. This just once, I'm giving the MVP to Benkei. Benkei carry. That Benkei option is the only one option. Man. Let's see. I'm voting Benkei for real. That's hilarious. Bro. Benkei might have to be the next meme character. We have Dante's. We have all the Koyan lists. All that stuff. We have Dante's. We have Babbage. Now it might be time for Benkei. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that is the poll. Let's see. Why is it this close? Why the heck is the poll this freaking close? Alright, let's end it. So, bro. So I guess this means it's a 50-50 split. Do I? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Not right now, but maybe one of these days I might have to grail Benkei. Especially if he continues putting in work like this throughout the run, then it might actually be worth. Benkei gets to live another day. Level 100 Benkei. It's not 50% 50. Well, in a sense, it kind of is, because 50% voted yes, and 50% voted either no. Well, yeah, basically 50% voted no, because they said either no or Benkei carried. So, the question of did Locusta carry, only half of the people think that she did. Overall, though, I don't mind. I don't mind locking her off. I think Locusta did her thing here, so I don't mind. Where's the... Where the heck? Maybe I'll do it here. But the majority said Locusta carried? Technically no, though. Because yes does have the most, or not the most. Yes does have the highest percent, but if you think about it, there's technically 2 no answers. There's no, and then there's Benkei carried. So technically it's 50-50. Because only half of the people said yes, she carried. And half of the people said either no or Benkei. But regardless, I'm fine with banning Locusta. She did her thing. And who knows? This is banning support? Oh, crap. Wait, I didn't think about that. Does this ban support Locusta? Or does it also ban my Locusta if I get her? I think only supports, right? Surely only supports. Because that'd be kind of crazy if I did randomly get Locusta and she was like pre-banned before hit. Nah, that'd be cooked. That'd be absolutely cooked. Alright, let me jot this down. Locusta friend support banned. Okay. Let's just put like friend support bans. Bans, not bans. And then we have Locusta as our first ban. Now remember, the whole class is banned if the overwhelming majority vote. So like 80% of the chat thinks that they carried. Then the whole class is banned. If it's majority of chat, then it's just the character. So Locusta is banned. Friend support Locusta. But Benkei carried, didn't win, and no didn't win, so Locusta carried. Yeah, but there's like 2 no answers if you think about it. Because it's a question of, did Locusta carry or not? And only half of the people think that she carried, and the other half think that she didn't. But regardless, she's banned anyway, so. Let's see. Wasn't it banning the whole class of support? Yeah, it was just the overwhelming majority. I think in the original rules it said like 75%, but I don't know. If it's an overwhelming majority, I think 80's fair, because I know there are some people, there are some of you guys out there that I know are going to pick ban every single time. Every single time, regardless of whether you think they actually carried, you're going to say carried every time. So the numbers are going to be skewed towards banned. I already know it. But, anyways, we did that. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention earlier. Let me pull up the rules, just so I can refresh myself. Let's see. Vote. VOTE. Jesus, these numbers are so... Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna have to rediscuss these numbers. Because, oh my gosh. If 40% or less of the chat votes no, the highest rarity servant Cloudy used in battle dies. That is cooked! Oh my gosh. Well, the good thing is, I mean... Well, oh man. No. We'll skip that for now. If less than 80% of the chat votes no, no servant is owned. Okay. So no servant, but we have some kind of like fodder runs going forward. Jesus. And then, come on, man. A section with no battles? Brother. Alright. Let's do this. Feels like there's a lot of people who will always vote in your favor. I don't know. Only 7% voted no. And 50% voted yes. And now, obviously, a lot of people went for the meme answer. But if there wasn't a meme answer, I'd imagine that it'd be like it'd probably be like 60-something% yes. But Locusta did carry, so fair. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Calm down, CloudyCrow. Okay, we should be able to escape now that we've made it this far, even if it comes after us. Now, I don't believe you, and I have met. You say we have? That was most likely a different me. I can assure you that this is the first time we have met. Nonetheless, now that I have been summoned here, I am very familiar with your exploits. The Grand Order, you did well to make it through such a long journey on such frail legs. Be proud, CloudyCrow. Your achievements have earned you my respect. Dude, that's fire. We just met her, and she's already commending us. I am Altria Pendragon, and I ask of you now, will you join me? You will? Good. Of course, gladly. That was quick. I suppose I should have expected no less. Our contract is forged. I am now your shield and your sword. It looks like you've managed to escape. Thank you, Altria. You must be Mash Kirillite. I am the one who should be offering my thanks. But I'm afraid that will have to wait. Right now, we must make haste to the roost. Roost? My base. Come, we can reach it on foot from here. A dog. Wait, don't trust it. Remember the baby last stream? Remember the baby. I don't trust it. It's a dog bomb. A stray. Best stay away from it. It could bite. Hey, it's tame. It's just wagging its tail and waiting for Altria. I hate that they keep calling her Altria. There. Dog. I'm amazed it's doing so well out here. Foe's getting jealous. Let me go back to OBS. Okay. Whoa, please calm down, Foe. I'm sorry, I think he was excited to see another creature like him. No more wasting time, we need to go. I don't have any food for you, leave us alone. Yeah, scram, mutt. I don't trust it, bro. Master, do you happen to have anything a dog could eat? Chocolate and onion. Okay, this is messed up. Oh wait, both of these are messed up. Or I don't think dogs can eat chocolate, so I guess I'd rather go with the onion. Why do we have an onion as well? Are you trying to kill him? For that matter, why do you even have such a thing on your person? And raw, no less. Oh, very well. Come with us, Cavil the Second. There should be some dog food at the roost. She already named him. Did I hear that name right? Does the name Cavil the Second displease you? Now, follow me, Master. You too, Cavil the Second. Alright, Cavil. Just say it as Artoria. It like screws with my brain. It screws with my brain. I just read whatever's on the screen. Alright? If it says Altria, I'm just gonna say Altria. I'm not gonna put forth the effort into remembering to say Artoria every time. I'm just trying to breeze through the dialogue. So, there are roosts in the basements of hamburger restaurants. I'll have to remember that. Haha, don't bother. Most burger joints don't even have basements, right? There you go. Some dog food. And stop going outside on your own. How many times do I have to tell you? Good. He shows some contrition. Now, go wait over there in the corner, Cavil the Second. How is this not her dog? Ahem. You must be tired as well, Master. You're welcome to that chair. It's designed to make guests want to leave by causing comical amounts of pain the longer you sit in it. What the heck? Sounds like the freaking chair I have now, bro. Thanks. Was that a smile? You know how people say a smile costs nothing? Well, in my case, it also means nothing. Dang. Now then, how much do you all know about the current situation? Give us the lowdown. If you say Altria, we riot. Hey, blame FGL. I'm just reading what's on the screen, alright? I'm just reading what's on the screen. Chocolate is super toxic for dogs. They can't digest it, so it sticks inside them. Oh, gosh. Why don't you have a raw onion? Fair point. Fair point. Pocket onion. Oh, man. Onions are... Oh, okay. Good reference, Steel. Good reference. I see. The Archer of Shinjuku. Do you know him? I do, yes. From what you have told me, Master, he saved you when your race shift left you falling through the air, then fought by your side until encountering the rider. Puzzling indeed. What's puzzling? Oh, that his appearance and his goal remain unclear. But he sounded really sincere. The Archer of Shinjuku is a good man. I don't know if he's a good man. I know that's what you think, but... No, that is not what I mean. There's something more fundamental I don't understand. I fought against him once. Huh? You have? Our battle took place during a chance encounter. He was a fierce opponent with untold magical energy reserves far beyond my own. And yet, CloudyCrow, the Archer of Shinjuku I fought, was not the mysterious yet good-humored man you describe. He was completely and utterly bland. His weapon, the way he wielded it, everything about him was cold, calculated. He had a firm grasp of the battlefield, used his subordinates to trap me, and attempted to eliminate every unknown factor. Did you say subordinates? I did. At the very least, he is not the sort of servant who would risk his own life to save his master. Perhaps he put one on... Oh, snap! Now, we did know that he was talking with those guys earlier. So... something weird's definitely going on here, but I'm glad she's kind of pointing it out to us straight up right now. Basically saying that he has subordinates and that he's not the kind of person that would risk his own life to save his master. Which obviously means that he probably just tried to get rid of us and he's plotting something with Lobo over there. No, wait, he couldn't have. Well, no matter. This Shinjuku has no shortage of mysteries. Putting aside whether the Archer of Shinjuku is a traitor, let me tell you something else. The Archer of Shinjuku you encountered and the Rider of Shinjuku you fought against. are both part of a 4-servant alliance that rules all of Shinjuku. Dang! I love this plot so far. I love this plot so far. Because he said that there was one thing left that was missing for his master plan. And I think that obviously we are the missing ingredient. So, I don't know. To me, I'm trying to think of another anime that was like this. But I love these kind of stories where we meet someone early on, don't really know much about them. We think that they're our ally, and then they end up being our biggest threat. I think that's so cool. The League of Phantom Fiends. My guess is that this league is why you were sent here, as well as the source of the singularity. The League of Phantom Fiends. 4 servants, Do you know who the other 2 are? I was trying to find out when I encountered another servant. My name is Edmund Dantes. I am an Avenger, just like that woman who always charges in head first. I believe you to be an honorable servant, and so I have come to you with a request. Please lend your assistance to the Master of Chaldea. Dantes, you mean the Count of Monte Cristo? He's the man in black we met at the Temple of Time. Well, she met at the Temple of Time, and we met him before that. Yes, I believe that is what he called himself. What is it, Master? It is him, isn't it? The one we met during the nightmare? During a nightmare? That's quite a chance encounter. What else did Mr. Count of Monte Cristo have to say? Oh, only that he had other matters to attend to. I should also mention that he seemed to be far too weak to handle the dangers of Shinjuku on his own. Dang! The Count of Monte Cristo? Weak? That doesn't sound like him. Debatable. Debatable. Maybe he had his powers stopped by something. There's still so much we don't know. At any rate, I get that we need to beat this Phantom League or whatever, yes? But to make that happen, we'll need a proper plan and more fighters on our side. You're meeting back up with the Archer of Shinjuku, correct? Shall we get moving? I must see him again. Depending on the circumstances, we may even have to cross swords again. Please try to keep it peaceful. Yeah, keep it peaceful. We don't want him. I mean, he probably already knows that we know the truth, but we can't let him think that we know the truth. I understand, but I hope you also understand your situation here, CloudyCrow. Shinjuku as it is now is a city of lies. The ones you love may kill you. Those you hate may save you. All in service of survival. Hellish though this singularity may be, when it comes to that, both human and servant alike are desperate. As such, there's no guarantee that he will not betray you. But never mind that. Where are you supposed to meet him? It's getting late today. You should spend the night here. We'll head out to meet the Archer tomorrow. This is a nice little chill spot. You got some vending machines over here. It feels like it'd probably be like musky and like dank in there though. I don't know. I believe you agreed to meet at Shinjuku Station, didn't you? Shinjuku Station? That hardly narrows it down. Doesn't Shinjuku Station mean Shinjuku Station? Oh, now I understand. Come to think of it, he did only say Shinjuku Station. Huh? What are you talking about, Da Vinci? What would you like to do, Master? Let's start with the most famous meeting spot. This is going to take forever, isn't it? Senpai, please tell me what all this talk about Shinjuku Station means. Let's just say it's big. It's a maze. Shinjuku Station isn't just really big, it's practically a labyrinth. Big? On a typical day, it averaged no fewer than 3.6 million passengers. Jesus. 3.6 million. On top of that, it kept adding expansion after expansion, making it almost impossible to navigate. And that's even with a map. I wonder how long it'd take to walk from one end to the other. And since the east and west exits aren't connected, going out the wrong one means starting over again. Before you know it, you've arrived at a station on a different line and then have to double back. If you go up the stairs and try to catch your breath, you find yourself at the bus terminal. If you try to read directions in an app, it'll have you follow a route straight through the store wall. Through a store wall. Now pop quiz, where in this station should CloudyCrow go in order to meet up with the Archer of Shinjuku? I see your point. Even if we can detect servants, it would be hard to navigate a maze like that. And it's not like the station is free of enemies, though I'm sure that's in part to avoid ambushes. Still, we don't have any choice but to go. We'll try to narrow down Archer's location as much as we can. I'll handle the adjustments. Mash needs a break, and I think you could use some sleep too, Master. Understood. You're going to turn in for the day now too, right, Senpai? Where am I supposed to sleep? Ha ha ha. Sleeping on a hard floor builds character. I've lost count of how many times I've done it. That doesn't count. You were just working on your invention until you couldn't stay awake anymore. Well, I guess you could put it that way. Anyways, good night, Senpai. I really hope you have sweet dreams. You too, Mash. You too. 30 minutes. Really? Dang! 30 minutes to go from one end to the other? There are 2 memes in the Discord. Oh, God. Alright, let's check them out before we see what this guy's up to. Also, is this like some Superman Clark Kent thing going on here? Why does he always put glasses on when he's talking to the League of Phantoms? And then he takes it off when he's around us. Okay, let's check out the memes. You guys are quick. You guys are quick. Alright. So this is our first one. Benkei. This is supposed to be Lobo. And Benkei protecting me as I sleep peacefully. Bro. Oh, man. We'll have to mourn. Hopefully we never lose him, but if we do, we'll have to mourn. 0 luck, 0 fumbles, all faith. Man. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. I'll just ignore the fact that he missed his skill seal twice. He landed his skills when it mattered. Okay, and then the crazy part is you slipped this in early. Wait, no! Bro, this is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. We're metagaming. You're telling me that there's memes on Discord and then preemptively putting a ratio, knowing that I'm going to look at the memes instead of waiting for me to open Discord. This is getting too far. This is getting too far. Man. So, you were unable to take down the target. Oh, sorry, I wasn't criticizing you. If anything, I expected this. She is Chaldea's last master, after all. Not only did she face the incarnation of humanity alone, she defeated Getia by herself, and even lived to tell the tale. She's the most powerful master there is. If a sneak attack or two was all it took to kill her, she would have been dead long ago. Perhaps she has 9 lives, or a guardian spirit watching over her, or is just extremely lucky. That guardian spirit being the chat. But that's not all. You know this too, Ryder. We are the losing side. Good always wins. We are destined to be defeated. But matters are different here in Shinjuku. Here we turn the tables. They said they were going to Shinjuku Station, right? I'll send my personal guard to greet them. Go blow off some steam. Oh God, is this? Okay, so it says we don't have a real deal boss until Section 6. So we have some time to stock up on units. But that doesn't mean we're not going to get like tricky little mini bosses in between. I just gotta hope we can prepare for them. Dante's is the guardian spirit. He very well might be. The way they're setting him up in this singularity, Dante's might be our guardian spirit. Because it sounds like he told Artoria to come and ally with us before, like maybe even before we were summoned here, or just as we were summoned here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was like standing on top of one of these rooftops just watching everything unfold. Alright, Shinjuku Station. Alright, archers, which means we bring lancers. Okay. Alright. Yo! I'll take this though. Oh wait, no I won't. No I won't. Crap. Shoot. He has a taunt. I don't think we'll need him, but maybe we can get him as a backup. See, now we're getting to one of the things I was worried about with this run. Which is like, I feel like I can't really pick any friend supports without them being considered carries. Like, I could imagine if I put him on the front line and I actually used him how he's supposed to be used with his taunt and everything, then people are going to say carried. So that leads me to want to put him as like a last resort. But then at that point, I might not use him at all. So what's the point in using friend supports? I have to... Well, you know what? You know what? Let's do this. I guess since there's no penalty, we might as well bring her. Since there's no penalty, and since her death doesn't give any consequence, I guess we could just bring her. Okay, now for our front line. You can rest. You put in work today. You put in work today. You can rest. So let's clean up this whole lineup for now. And now, Romulus. Time for you to shine, buddy. Time for you to shine. Attack, debuff, resist. Greatly restore HP. Increase NP gauge. Chance to increase attack. Chance to increase defense. Apply guts. And increase buster card effectiveness. Okay. So, he has a lot of survivability mechanics. So, I think I might just give him, like, some kind of defensive NP. Let's see. So we could use guts or defense up. Is there a buff success rate one? Buff success rate up. Let's try that. Maybe we can increase our chances. Oh, we only have this. 15%? Not bad. Is this HP or attack? This gives HP too. I think it's worth noting, but we'll come back to that. I think defense or guts could give us more here. I want something that'll hopefully give us a defense and then maybe a little bit of damage or NP charge. I don't remember what that one did. Okay, sure, why not this? Attack and defense. It's only 3 turns, so maybe that's why not. Huh. Now the problem with this is that the first 3 turns are probably going to be the first 2 waves. So we won't have anything for the final wave. I guess we just bring guts. And then HP recovery amount could help since he can heal himself. So we have boom, boom. And then I guess we can bring a support. Like Hans. Hans could do some stuff here. And then I don't remember. I think I gave him a NP gain per turn. Was it this? Okay. I think this was it. Alright, now I think we actually swapped these two for now. What does this give? Immunity to debuffs and NP gain. We can switch this one. And then just give him just raw defense. Wait, where is it? What? Oh, maybe I didn't have it leveled. Okay, I didn't. I thought, I don't know, for some reason I thought I had a max limit broken version of that. Alright, and then if all else fails, shoot, I don't know. I really need to level him. But if all else fails, I guess we can bring a Berserker. Let's bring him. I'd be more willing to lose him if push came to shove. And then is there a Buster effectiveness up? Oh, damage cut could be nice. Let's go with this. What does this one give again? Buster, crit strength. Screw it. Okay. And then for the Mystic Code, I think I'm gonna go with where is it? This one. We get Sea Stars, we get some burst there, and we get guts. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's do it. You know, maybe we put her a little bit higher. I think she still might be more useful than him, even while being resisted. Maybe, huh. Maybe that. Because we're not using him for damage anyways, and we probably won't need the taunt. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Okay, start. Best part about this run is that you can have lots of costs for CEs. True, so we can stack the broken ones. Let's see. HP probably isn't horrible. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I don't know why. I thought to bring like defense CEs, but I've never really thought to bring HP ones. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. Good morning, Senpai. Did you sleep well? Never mind. My back hurts. Yeah, concrete will do that. Good thing I packed you some of my special handmade pain-relieving compresses. Feel free to use one. Sit. Shake. Good dog. Another job well done, Kaval the Second. Did you have your morning burger, Master? Morning burger? Then let's get going to Shinjuku Station. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. But a morning burger is crazy. Who made the burger? If this entire city's in chaos and the only people left are like ruffians and hooligans, where the heck do we get burgers from? You seem confused about something. What is it? Ah, now I see. Yes, it's always night in this version of Shinjuku. Everyone here has forgotten what sunlight looks like. Oh, and as for Shinjuku Station, well, that may just come as a surprise to you. Kaval the Second, you stay here and keep an eye on things, and no going out on your own this time, okay? Alright. It really is a labyrinth. Are you going for Caster Scotty? I didn't... You know, I didn't plan to. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of quartz left. I don't really have a whole lot of quartz left, so probably not. But who knows? We also have the GSSR coming up, so we should be getting a cool new unit soon. Wow, Da Vinci, you weren't kidding. Wait. When I said it was a labyrinth, I didn't mean an actual labyrinth. What in the world is going on here? I don't know. It may be a work of a servant, or perhaps it simply became like this over time. At any rate, watch your step. All these changes mean that Shinjuku Station has fewer exits than it should. Lose your way within, and you'll be doomed to wander its halls until you die. Now this way. Doomed to wander its halls. That's strange. What is it, Artoria? The ruffians who usually inhabit the station are nowhere to be seen. Of course, that in itself is not unusual, but it is strange that their campsite is completely gone from this passageway. You sure you're not just mistaking it for another part of the station? No, somebody's been living here. I see, you have a nose like a reindeer. Out of all the animals you could have used, why a reindeer? They're easy to miss if you don't pay attention, but there are indeed signs that someone has lived here. Maybe an archer of Shinjuku already fought them off. Then, why would he need to clean up afterwards? Indeed. The only reason to clean up would be to hide whatever it was that took place here. Master, hypothetically speaking, if you came here alone and found an empty campsite, shell casings, and blood, what would you think? I'd be on my guard. Indeed, which is exactly what whoever did this didn't want you to do. Dang, I love this. We know that Moriarty is like this evil mastermind that's clearly plotting something, but I didn't expect this level of like deduction and investigation and intuition. I didn't expect this from Artoria. This mistake was in not accounting for a companion who is familiar with this labyrinth, especially not one who remembers that there used to be an unremarkable campsite here. It seems we've been spotted. Most likely they plan to take their time and surround you before taking you out. As such, they wouldn't have been expecting a surprise attack like this. There is sure to be a weakness in their defense. Find it and hit it hard, Master. Got it! Reference to the Christmas event because she's the original Santa servant in FGO Year 1. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, we got some grunts here. Oh, it's only one way. Oh, never mind. Jesus Christ! What? I didn't know what this was. But seeing him carry it around is crazy. Alright. So. Wow, we start with attack down? What the heck? Is it just 2 random units that get attacked down? It's not her NP doing it, or CE, so. Okay. That's a little messed up. It's only for 1 turn though, right? Okay. So this just gives Buster effectiveness. This gives a large amount of C stars and then guts. Okay. So let's start with this. Nice. So they both got critical up. Oh, and then this one's a chance. So it restores HP and then a chance of attack, a chance of defense. I guess I should save this, huh? Guts and Buster effectiveness. And then this is the attack debuff resist. This would have been great to use before. Greatly restore HP and greatly increase NP gauge. Okay, now what can she do? Because I know what regular Artoria does. Buster effectiveness, large amount of C stars, increase all allies attack for 3 turns. Ooh, might as well. I'll wait to use the C stars until we get some better cards for Romulus. But we can use this. Okay. Let's go for... Let's just... Shoot, is he AoE or single target? I don't remember. He's AoE. Okay, so we can focus this guy in the middle. I think she'd do more damage than him still, even though she's resisted. Okay. Yeah, way more damage. Dang. Dang. Okay. Bro. Oh my gosh. So I guess it's just a chance to decrease everyone's attack. So I might as... Oh, I'm dumb. I used it off of instinct. I forgot that it had a heal, but maybe we'll be okay. Oh my gosh, this is what I like to see though. This is what I like to see. Large amount of sea stars. Oh, it's guts for one time, one turn. Shoot, I didn't even think about that. On a 9-turn cooldown. We gotta hold on to that. Roma. Roma. Is that his only dialogue? Just Roma. Oh, that's some big damage. Dang. Is that NP up? Dang, that was a crit too. Wait, what? Bro. What is going on here? Good thing we have the resist up though, so maybe it was worth it. What is this covering fire? Is this just a part of the battle mechanic, or is somebody actually using that skill? And increase NP damage. Dang, so we gotta try to take these guys out ASAP. And we do have her NP we could use. So let's use the stars here. And then I don't remember how much this gives. Let me see. Oh, okay, perfect. Now this gives the heal over time. Roma. When you kill the Hornets with yellow helmets, they buff their allies with NP damage up. Yeah, I caught that. It's just the covering fire. Is when the yellow helmet enemies dies, it gives buffs to its allies. Then what's caused... Let me see if I can notice here. What is causing this attack down? Yeah, so like right here, this covering fire where everybody's attack drops, like it didn't show a specific person using the skill, so I guess it's just a part of the battle. Okay, okay, I like how this is... I like where this is going. I think we go... Oh, crap! If only we had a bit more, man. Well, we have his NP. So we can use that. We still have 8 more freaking enemies, brother. 8 more. I'll take the defense up. I'll take the defense up, sure. Will we be okay without using this? Because the NP damage up is a bit scary. We can definitely kill this guy with the NP. And then I think with these two we should be able to kill as well. We don't need to worry about stars this turn. I think we just go in. Oh wait, we want to get her NP for next turn though. So maybe we do this so that we can raise this crit chance. And then NP and then attack. Okay. No, I don't think we worry about the crit chance. I think we just do this. Alright. Have I don't know if I've seen his NP. Maybe I have? Oh, snap. That's some big damage, too. Dang. Boom. Ouch. Oh, no. Alright, now Artoria has hers. So, we might as well use it. Roma! It is AoE, right? I know regular Artoria is AoE. It is AoE. And restore... Holy crap. Wait, do we... do we attempt a loop? I don't think it's gonna work out, but... we could go for a full combo here. But Roma is also an option. Maybe we get some NP for Hans. So I'm hoping that this NP kills this guy. And then does a good chunk to him. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright. Solid damage. Boom! Those busters. Aw, man. I got my hopes up. I was like, oh, no covering fire. But yep, there's always covering fire. Okay. Yeah, I think we can safely focus the big guy. Yeah. Okay, nothing I want to use this turn. So I think we go boom, boom, boom. Alright. Ouch! Ouch! Bro, that's so annoying! Man, I hate that. This gives it gives NP gauge and C stars. Okay, so who needs the NP gauge? There's 5 left. There's 3 here, so there's 2 after this. Hopefully they're not like, you know, super hornets. Maybe we just go for this so we can get his NP quicker. And then the attack buff. Love to see that. And then full combo. Roma indeed. He's almost dead. And we have the NP. Jeez. Give us the heal. There we go. Alright. Got the resist. That heals a lot too. Wow. I didn't notice it the first time because I think I accidentally used it at full. But that heals a lot. Okay. So... crap. I'm a little worried. Oh boy, oh boy. Do I want to waste my NP here? I don't think so. But the question is, can she kill? I think if she crits, she can. Gosh, we're gonna be cutting it so close, man. And I'd be worried if either of them. My plan right now is to see if I can find a way to take out both of these guys here. I think my best shot is to go boom, boom, and then swap to him to kill this guy. I think these two together, especially if they both crit, I think they can take him out. If one of them crits, I'm not sure. God. To be fair, this is the guy that has the attack up. Maybe I go one, because I know he can definitely one-shot either of them. So maybe I have him go first. Yeah, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I have him go first, and then these two. Let's see. Wait, what? What did I do? Did I? Oh my god, I screwed that up. I didn't even follow through with my own freaking plan. That did a lot of damage. Okay. So, I think we have this. For sure. Let's get some C stars up. This guy has his NP, which is scary, so... Oh, wait, we already have guts. We already have guts. Crap! So this guy starts... Wait, no. We killed the last guy. So this guy just got his NP. I don't think we can kill him. But we saw the other guy's NP. It's just like a big chunk of damage. It's a big chunk of damage. I'm giving this to Hans just in case. I think we just go for the NP here. Not gonna lie. I think we just go for the NP. I want to save it for next turn. If we can kill this guy, then we can just NP all three of them. But maybe it would be better to save it, because the next... No. Okay. Now... I'm worried. I guess I'll find out my answer here. I'm gonna use this. And then use this. Oh my god! What am I doing? Freaking misclick, man. Freaking misclick. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, what does this get with overcharge? Buster effectiveness? Oh, he increases his attack higher. What does this guy get? It increases the chances for everything. Okay. How did you... No. I didn't fumble. I think we still have this. But, oh, God, man. What a freaking disaster. How? Freaking frick. Please just delete. Boom! Big damage. that was some damage. Okay, I knew it was gonna be a big guy last. Oh, bro. And we used our guts already. Frick. Now we do have a massive attack up. We have a massive attack up. Actually, I don't know how big it is, but maybe we can do this. All together, maybe they might be able to delete this guy. Okay, good crit. Alright, Romulus. Nice! No! Spam call. Okay. Freak, 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 freak! He still doesn't have it? Okay, next turn though. Next turn, we're gonna get some crazy busters. Next turn, we're gonna get some crazy busters. How much heal? Not bad. And we get the double defense up. Romulus is pretty clean. Romulus is pretty clean. I like him a lot, actually. And you know what? Since I know we're getting busters next turn, I think we just go full C stars. Let's do it. Hopefully this is enough for Anderson. Nice. I mean, nothing I can do. Just nothing I can do. Nothing I could do about that. This is just... Somebody said in the comments of last stream that random stray crits are going to kill the run. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Random stray crits. What the heck, bro? And we still didn't get our busters. We did get a lot of C stars, though. Are you trolling right now, man? Oh, Womp Womp just got him back exactly, bro. Exactly. Of course he lands 2 freaking crits in a row. Now, he does have the crit up, but, like, Jesus. One time 5 turns, we might as well, bro. I'm sick of these crits, bro. I'm not taking any chances. Okay. See how much we can do here. Big damage. Okay. Attack up. Dude, how many quicks does he have? I feel like the past 3 turns he's had nothing but clicks. He has 2? Oh my gosh, man. It's Quick City out here. Now this is where the nightmare begins. This is where the nightmare begins. Let's see. Dang. Well. Jeez. Whoo! I mean, good thing we had guts anyways. But jeez. This battle, man. Oh my god. This is supposed to be a freaking, like, minor battle. No bosses, nothing. Yeah. I just think... I think it's always going to be difficult for supports. I think it's especially Hans because he's a low rarity support. So he has low HP stats. Maybe I should have given him something defensive. I don't know, man. I don't know. Your deck reset when Hans died. That explains it. That explains why we didn't get the busters. Full Roma. Obliterate this goon. Exactly. Full combo. Don't worry, you roll now and get him back. Copium. We'll see. We'll see. That should do it. Thank you for the instructions, Master. I'm so looking forward to this roll, man. You did very well. Thanks to fighting alongside everyone. I just hope I'm being useful. Gotta stay humble. Senpai, I mean Master, there has never been a single situation where you haven't been useful. I would never have been able to fight for that long if it wasn't for you. Oh, he's here. Ha ha ha, even with a station as big as this, I figured you would notice if I got into a fight with the enemy, and I was right. Now, if you don't mind, there really are quite a lot of them, so I would appreciate your help, Master. So, he's seen us, and I now understand why he only told you to meet here at Shinjuku Station. Indeed. At any rate, Archer's in the middle of a battle. Let's hurry! Ew. Come, my coffin! Ha ha ha, I would appear to be nearly out of bullets. Come to think of it, how does this thing reload anyways? Well, never mind that. The enemy is still here in force, and by my calculations, I win. Huh? Dang. Easy. We made it, Master. Why couldn't she do that in battle? Thank goodness. Are you alright? Be thankful for my sword. Be that as it may, I'm glad you made it. And you must be the knight who helped Master escape on that motorcycle. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. He's acting like he's never met her before, Master. My, so you saw who I was, even amidst all the chaos. No wonder you are called the Archer of Shinjuku. I'm sorry, what are you playing at here? Not that I really need to ask. So you are the man I fought back then. I knew it. Who are you? What is your true name? And what is your noble phantasm? Oh, this also explains why he didn't want to tell us his true name. Because normally I understand. You don't want to reveal your true name to the enemy because that could give them an advantage over you or an advantage they could use against you. But I was thinking in my head, why wouldn't you want to tell your master your true identity? And I think the reason why is because he's not actually on our side. He's trying to, you know, manipulate us. And so he wants to keep his identity a secret for if we ever did cross paths. We couldn't use anything against him. Because I think if we knew that he was James Moriarty, I think Mash is like a really big Sherlock Holmes fan. So she would have known, oh, this guy's a villain. And then we probably wouldn't have allied with him in the first place. There's really layers to this, bro. Your every action drips with deceit, and yet there are also times when your true self shines through. Your attempt to keep CloudyCrow safe back then was one such time. Of that I am certain. As you know, we have not established formal contracts with CloudyCrow. We are simply working together out of happenstance and shared interest. She has not yet reached a point where she can serve as an anchor for us to manifest in this world. Thus, there is no reason to defend her back then. Your fear of death was sincere. The rider of Shinjuku is more berserker than rider. Stand before him and your death is assured. Run away and you may just manage to escape with your life. The incineration of humanity is over. CloudyCrow dying would have no effect on the world at large. So why did you save her? To be honest, I am really not quite sure. My body seemed to move almost entirely on its own. Of course, now that you mention it, you are correct. It makes not a lick of sense. Why did I move to protect her? I could certainly not abide a meaningless death for myself. Why do you think I did it? How should I know? Because you're a hero. Haha, good one. Wait, you were serious? See, the talk no jutsu, it's already working. Then let me ask you this. What is your relation to the archer of Shinjuku with whom I fought? So you managed to fight him and survive. Impressive. Thanks to outside interference. I understand that you are not the one I fought. However, I am certain you are related somehow. So there's two archers of Shinjuku? Now tell me, who are you? I suppose you could call me a clone? What's going on here? What is FGO cooking here? Why the heck is there a clone? Who created the clone? Should we believe that he's a clone? Or is he just lying? What is going on here? I may look just like him, but my true name has been stolen, and yet I've been stripped of most of my power. Your true name's stolen? So is this like a split into good and evil kind of deal? Maybe this is like a reference to one of his stories. Oh, I see what you mean now. I suppose that would make me the good one. I hope you are. Now I see. Alright, let me sum up. I was a villain, but I still had some remnants of a conscience, occasionally complicating matters. So in order to become the perfect ultimate villain, I divested myself of my good side. Wow. Seen that way, the evil side of me must be exceptionally powerful. I feel like he's lying, bro. I feel like he's lying. This is what he wants us to believe. That there's an evil version of him lurking out there. So if we ever do see him with his glasses on, then we're like, oh, you're the evil clone. When in actuality, it's him. Now that you mention it, your spirit origin does seem to be incomplete. But on the other hand, if you could complete it, you might be able to take back your true name. Emphasis on might, that is. See, but then there's so many questions. Because, like, if your true name was stolen, why didn't you tell us that from the start? Instead of saying that it's not a good idea to reveal your true name. You should have just told us that you don't remember or that it was taken from you. My true name, right, my true name. Because it makes it sound like you did know what your true name was, you just didn't want to tell us. And now you're telling us that your true name was taken. As I'm still able to deploy my noble phantasm, albeit to a lesser extent, I thought it did not matter that I had forgotten my true name. But I believe I would indeed be better off if I reclaimed it. I've never seen anyone so happy about forgetting their name. You must be quite the blackguard. I've never heard of that word, blackguard. Hang on a moment. Didn't you say something about it not being safe to reveal your true name before? Ha ha ha. I was bluffing. Nah, Mash. We're on to him. We're on to him. These freaking shenanigans he's trying to pull over our heads. Bluffing. Think about it, young lady. How would you respond if I'd said, sorry, I don't actually know who I am myself? Well, I'd trust you more than I trust you now. Because, wait, haven't we... Yeah, because Mash was in a very similar situation. Well, it's not that she didn't remember. She just straight up didn't know her identity. So, I think, you know, we probably just would have assumed that you were in a similar situation. Indeed, clearly I made the correct decision. At any rate, we have successfully rendezvoused. Now we should leave while we still can. Well, Master, it seems I now have a goal of my own. Yes, I shall seek my own name, repair my spirit origin, and serve you with even greater power. Would you be willing to shake on this as well? Thank you, my master. Ah, this is grand. I feel like celebrating. This is quite enough out of you. Stop it now or I'll cut you down with my sacred sword. Oh yes, my apologies. Altria Alter, was it? Hold it. How do you know my true name? Huh? Hey, yeah, nobody ever mentioned her name. It was the only logical... No! Get this guy out of here, bro! No, get this guy out of here! He slipped up! We caught him! It was the only logical conclusion. My apologies. Were you trying to keep it a secret from me? One thing I seem not to have forgotten about myself is that I've never been good at hiding my tongue. Holding my tongue. Answer the question. Very well, shall we start at the beginning? Grand. Firstly, your sword was something of a giveaway as to you being a saber. However, it is theoretically possible that you could have been a rider or a berserker. But the odds of a rider using a motorcycle for a mount seemed vanishingly small. Why? Isn't Carmilla just like that? The rider Carmilla? She uses a motorcycle, I'm pretty sure. Of course, the motorcycle could have been your noble phantasm, but then it would hardly make sense for you to fight with a sword. And given your finesse while mounted, and your eloquence, we can safely rule out the possibility of you being a berserker. Oh, is the... Hold on. Is the stream good? Let me see. Is everything good? Thumbs up if everything's good. Thumbs down if it's bad, because... I don't know, one of my settings are like... I don't know, it says error. I can't read the whole thing because... Let me see. Yeah, is the stream lagging maybe? I'm not sure. Stream good? Okay. Stream is fine on my end. Okay. I don't know why I got this weird notification. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Is anyone in chat buffering right now, or are we good? The fact that you fought my other self and survived also indicates that you are a highly skilled saber. However, your apparent age is something of an anomaly for a saber. Generally, such a servant would be somewhat unnaturally young, one might say. This could only mean that at some point in your life, before you became a hero, you ceased aging. You speak standard English without an accent. However, such knowledge would have been given to you by the throne of heroes, so this is hardly helpful. That you are a woman is something of a complication. There are, after all, a few female knights who made a lasting name in history. Of course, magecraft would enable you to disguise yourself as a male. Unfortunately, of the small number of female knights who did leave a mark in history, most would appear to be older. Alright, bro, we get it, alright. We'll pretend like you figured it out. This man's just yapping. Joan of Arc was an exception, beginning at 17 and dying at 19, but she was an amateur with the sword, something which you clearly are not. And so I was forced to assume that you were believed to be a man by those who came after you to record your legend. There is also your brazen attitude and kingly mind that you've demonstrated since we met. When we take this alongside what we already know, namely that you are a famous ageless male knight of Western lore, the answer is quite simple. For the sake of discussion, let's just say that you were Arthur Pendragon. That would certainly explain your royal bearing and comportment. But even if you were once known as Arthur, it is very unlikely to be your true name. So we arrive at Altria, a corruption of the A corruption of the feminine form of Artorias. And if there was ever a saber who could be called corrupted, it would be you, would it not? How does he know about this, though? I guess it's not impossible to think that servants can know about other servants from different lores. Like, from different mythologies. Especially because I think historically, even though he's not a real person, technically I think Camelot and all those events would have happened before his life. But I think this is the weirdest part. So we arrive at Altria, a corruption of the feminine form of Artorias. Is this... like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Artorias from the actual mythology? Or is this a FGO exclusive thing? Because I'm wondering if he knows that her name is Artoria because of FGO lore, or if he knows that because of actual, you know, Arthurian myth. Because I've never heard the name Artorias. I don't know. Artoria is a real name. Artorias is a historical name. Okay, that makes sense. I've never heard it before, though. And one last thing. Her blade positively oozes malevolent energy, and yet she referred to it as a sacred sword. As such, the only... Yeah, right, bro. No way. I love how he's adding this in there of her referring to it as a sacred sword when she just said that. So that means if he's adding this as if he's adding this to his conclusion, that means that her saying that would have, you know, given him confirmation that she was Artoria. I don't know. I just refuse to believe that he didn't know her name this whole time and he just now figured it out. This man is lying through his teeth. And I swear if MASH falls for it. I don't think MASH is going to fall for it, but I feel like the MC might. As such, the only sensible conclusion is that she was somehow inverted, in other words, an altar. After all, were that not the case, it would be far too difficult to survive in this hellish world, even for one as pure and wholesome as King Arthur himself. This makes it all but a foregone conclusion that she is in fact an altar. And well, if I am wrong about all of this, then that is all right. I don't mind looking the fool. Of course, I am correct. You will all surely stand in awe at my deductive skill. No, definitely not. And so, you see the process that led me to deduce your identity. How did I do? Well, you're not wrong. I can't believe you got all that from her appearance and her saying, hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. This guy is supposed to be Sherlock Holmes's, like, arch nemesis. So I definitely believe that he has insane deductive reasoning and he normally could come up with this conclusion. But I just refuse to believe that he just now figured this out. I think he knew beforehand, and now that he knows her identity, he's coming up with all of these excuses to justify him knowing. But I think he been knew. Archer, are you a detective by any chance? Yeah, that would make sense. I know, right? He was like Sherlock Holmes just now. What if he was like, don't you dare say that name around me? A detective. No, I don't think I am. This guy, I am infuriated right now, bro. This guy is actually pissing me off, bro. A detective? I don't think so. I don't think I'm a detective. This man, bro, why is he ruling it out? You apparently don't remember your real name. Why are you ruling out the fact that you could be a detective so easily? This man is trying to hide it, for sure. If anything, I find that to be the most loathsome profession in the world. Well, maybe he's not canonically a detective, though. But he has many of the skills that a detective would have. A detective, yes, that profession would certainly suit him. With his observational skills and deductive reasoning, he could play detective all day. However, Mash Kirillite, it is because he used that skill and reasoning for evil that he stands before you as a servant now. I knew there were two of them, but I didn't think they were split into good and evil. Okay, so now I believe that there actually are two. Before I thought he was BSing, but if Edmond Dantes is confirming it, and he seems to be gathering information, if he's also confirming seeing two of them, then I believe him. I'm surprised he had even a modicum of anything that one could call a conscience. At any rate, if this is the case, the problem is even thornier than I thought. That building's form is already fairly visible. I believe I know its role as well. Professor Moriarty is indeed not a detective. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Is he a math teacher? The problem comes down to the following 3 points. Where does the ammunition come from? Is it even possible, and why would he do that? In a sense, I'm impressed there is still so much I can't see, even after coming all this way, Archer. What exactly are you up to? The more I learn, the more questions arise. You may have likened yourself to a butterfly, but you seem more like a spider to me. Dang, and that hits especially hard after seeing the Chainsaw Man movie. Could that book be here in this city? Yes, it could be. Then I believe it's worth pursuing. Alright, back at the base. Come to think of it, do you like dogs, Archer? Dogs? Well, I don't think I particularly mind them. Well done guarding the roost, Kemal II. Want some dog food? Oh, I didn't think there was any friendly dogs left in Shinjuku. Good dog, Cavill the second. Now shake. He just turned away. He knows, bro. That dog, his intuition. Here, Cavill, have some dog food. It's really good. See, bro, we're getting all the signs that we need. We know this man can't be trusted. He knocked the food down. Am I imagining things, or does this dog think it's better than me? Artoria is desperately pinching herself to try and hide her laughter. That was fun. Correct? That is actually correct. He's a math teacher. Wow. Yes, Moriarty is university professor teaching math. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Alright. Now we get a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope it's a good one. Alright, I'm pulling up the randomizer. And then let's switch to this. Phew! Artoria hitting the I show speed laugh. Exactly. Oh, man. Okay. Let's hope we get something good. I'm hoping for at least a 4-star. Hoping for at least a 4-star. But there are some 3 stars that I wouldn't mind getting. Maybe even 2 stars. Who knows? The thing we don't want is assassins. We do not want assassins. I have no materials to level assassins because I ran out of the statues, which means I'd have to farm more. And most importantly, I ran out of bones. All of them need bones for some reason. So please, no assassin. Let's make sure. Okay, all of them are selected. Except there should be 2 removed, right? Oh, whatever. We'll just keep going until we get someone that we don't already have. So let me move this over so I can check my servants. But I think I have a pretty good idea of which ones I do and don't have. Okay. Take off selected filter. Now, let's see who we get. Comma, I wish. Oh my god, this would be a god roll right here. Oh, but then again, assassin, so I couldn't even level her. But if I had comma, she would already be leveled, so this would be a god roll. Oh, yeah, we do have her. I didn't recognize her because this is a final ascension. Okay. Not bad. We did just lose a caster, so now we got a new caster. Medea. Why can't I find her? Oh, because I'm sorting by class. Okay, so look for casters, which is up here. Okay. I think this one is NP5. It is. Okay. So, multi-select, Medea. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to see what she can do. I'd have to see what she can do before I can really give my thoughts. But overall, I don't think it's a terrible roll. Oh, wait. Let me full screen this. And then go here. It just sucks. We keep getting freaking silvers, man. Oh my god. This is the 3rd roll in a row. 3rd silver in a row. But let's see what Medea can do. Oh wait, I can't actually see because I don't have her leveled. Let's check the wiki. Here we go. Servant tier list. Okay. Let's check it. See what she can do. Probably not gonna level her now. Let's see. I'm dumb. I might as well type it in. Alright. Wow, the 3-star is better than the 4-star though. Let's see what she can do. Triple arts. Nice. Might have some looping going on here. Increase own NP gauge by a lot too. Holy. I can easily get her to level 4. So that's a guaranteed NP. Maybe slap Black Grail on her. We can start cooking. Recovers own HP by loving the skin. Loathing the skin, maybe? Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. At max, this isn't bad. But do I have the resources to get to max? And do I want to spend the resources to get to max? I think we can do level 4. 1100 isn't bad. Next, let's just look at this one. The Witch of Colchis. Increase own arts card effectiveness. Increase arts card effectiveness for all allies. Wait, so do these stack? Because usually if they don't, it would say all allies except for self. So at max, she gets a 50% arts effectiveness. Increase NP strength of all allies. Not bad. Remove debuffs from all allies. And increase NP gain for all allies. Dang. Okay, Medea. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Now, upgraded NP. What's the difference? You just get more damage. So it's single target, which is nice. Heavy damage instead of significant damage, so I don't know. But remove all buffs from a single ally and restore NP gauge. And it's more with overcharge. Wait, so she's like a looping monster. Holy crap. I like this pick. Let's see what you guys think. She's a good NP spammer. Go to App Media's tier list. What is that? App Media's tier list? App Media FGO tier list. Is this it? Oh, don't tell me it's in Japanese. It looks like it is. App Media? Why does this look like Game 8? Wait, what? It only has... Oh, okay, I see. So, 3-star tier list. Okay, so B rank. Okay. Is there one that just has all the servants? I don't know. But interesting. I don't think Medea's bad. I don't think she's bad. She has a huge battery. She's gonna at least fire 2 NPs in a row every time. Argo Gang! You're right! You're right! Argo Gang! Oh snap! Jason, it's time! It is time! It's time to dust off the shelves. Yo! Increase all allies' attack, increase their NP gauge, and critical strength, and C-star drop rate for all allies associated to the Argo. Let's go, dude. It's time. It is time. We gotta be careful, though, because he is 1-star, so he probably doesn't have a lot of HP. 7k. She has a huge battery. She does almost no damage. She's a utility character. Oh, really? I mean, it makes sense. Because she has a single target attack that only does heavy damage. Dang, we're getting so many utility units. Which I guess isn't bad. Because utility units would probably be better than just like raw damage units. At this point in the story. Because we have so many enemies with like buffs and mechanics and stuff. So being able to put a wrench in their plans might be better than just getting like a Herc. Although, a Herc would be nice. A Herc would be nice. So, wait, let me see. What did this say? So in the past, the skills had lore wording, but that was removed, except for this skill in Medea. Oh, okay. So that's why it says loathing the skin. The buff is not in NA yet? Oh, no. Oh, wait, which one isn't in NA yet? Ah, I see. Dang. Well, okay, so we lose out on all of that arts card effectiveness. and the NP strength. So all we have is remove debuffs from an ally. Oh no. Oh, why? ETA 2027, bro. 2027. Jesus. So all we have is remove debuffs from one ally, which is still nice, but that's such a huge downgrade from all allies. And then let's at least hope. Nope, I can already see it. No, it is the same. Oh, because it's NP gain for one ally now. And then it was, oh man, that actually just, that ruined everything. I still don't think she's bad. Especially given the fact that she's a caster and we just lost one. But, dang, that sucks. Alright, so let's continue. Or let's look at the next node first. Because it is getting to about that time. But depending on the node, I might be able to do one more. Okay, I think we can do this. It's one node, one section. It's against casters. So we bring riders, right? Oh, this might be a fun one too. I'm so late, but I can say I made it. Yo, Poppin', welcome, welcome. Are you planning on streaming later? I've actually been like seriously getting into Rivals lately, so before, like, I would peep your streams and just like peep your videos just to like support, and I'd like watch through them, but it wouldn't really sink in, right? I'd just watch it because, you know, your videos are entertaining, especially the coaching ones. But now that I'm playing again for real, now I can actually like absorb the things that you're saying. A guest servant. Oh, I'm worried now. Overall, I don't think we can go wrong with bringing her. That's just damage. That's just straight damage. Crap! Do I take the risk though? Okay, realistically, who could it be? Out of the people we've met, I can only think of Dante's. But I believe Dante said that there's still one more person that needs to join Team Chaldea. And I don't think he was referring to Artoria, because I think we had already met her at that point. So this could be them, or it could be Dante's. Maybe we just play it safe. Take the risk? Alright. You've convinced me. Take the risk. Let's see who it is. Now, when it comes to building a team. No stream today, releasing the dev... Oh, the dev vision video. Rogue trailer dropped today. People about to ruin games. Oh, man. I was useless is what you're saying. Well, I'm only useless because I wasn't playing the game. So I was just watching for the entertainment. Let's see. Because you're a funny guy, Poppin'. You're a funny guy. But yeah, I didn't know all of the Rogue stuff dropped today. I definitely got to check that out. But we get to use our boy. I think we go with this. Just straight up. Bring the boys here. Hans, 07, brother. You will be missed. One thing that I can say that I am happy about is that this Nuzlocke has shown me the true power of Hans. So that outside of the Nuzlocke, now I can, like, now I know what he's capable of. But nope, let's remove him. Okay, so we have our riders here. Boom. Next. I think keeping Benkei is a good idea. This isn't a boss, right? Please do the unknown. My besto friendo. Okay. Um, he'll just be like our emergency, like break the glass unit here. I don't know. Okay. Who else could I bring? Zhufu is an option. Zhufu's a great option. But we did just lose Hans. Do I already want to bring Zhufu into the fray? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think these three can handle it for sure. But in case if one of them dies, then we'll have Zhufu. And then we'll give her Kaleidoscope. But real quick, before we move on, I want to see what these HP ones are looking like. Max HP up, recovery up, and recovery per turn. So let's look at these two. So we have this one maxed out. Max HP per turn. Oh, wait, what? Wait, that's pretty cool. Increase your max HP per turn. Plus 300 per turn. I feel like this would be really good on defensive units. But then again, the question is, you know, what would be better, this or just more defense? And then we don't have anything else max limit broken. We have this. C-Star Gather Rate, restore 200 HP each turn. Meh. Nah. It's alright. It's alright. Okay. Now we have Man Ricardo. We have Guts here, just in case. This is Guts too, right? Maybe we give this one to him. He has the defense. Okay. Eric who? It can't be Eric Bloodaxe, King of Norway, King of Northumbrian. Oh my god. Alright. Zhufu has offensive class advantage. No, no, we're not doing this again. I just lost Hans. We can't lose her too, bro. Why did it... Wait. Did the transitions always look like this? That looked a little creepy. Wake up, Master. We have an emergency. Is that a phone? It just started ringing all of a sudden. Any ideas who it might be? Perhaps you were cut off from Chaldea. No, our connection is still stable. Besides, a phone wouldn't exactly be our method of getting back in touch if we were cut off. So, who's going to answer it? She will. Of course it's me. Are you okay with this, Senpai? Please don't get dragged into the phone, alright? You know what would be amazing right now? If this was a prank call. Like, just one of the goons outside just prank calling every house in the neighborhood or something. Oh, even in Shinjuku, I doubt that will happen. At least I'm pretty sure it won't. Anyways, go on and pick it up. I never heard of anyone being dragged inside a phone before. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's the word? Good, you picked up just as I expected. Hold on. Gotta get the obligatory Dante's laugh in there. Good, you picked up just as I expected. Don't say a word, just listen to me. If they ask you who I am, tell them the first thing that comes to mind. There's no need to lie. I'm calling you with information for you. How you use it, if you use it, is up to you. I just saw some soldiers from the League of Phantom Fiends on the move. They were led by a servant named Emiya. Oh no. They are headed for the altered Joan of Arc's hideout. She has remained neutral since she was summoned. She neither helps the weak nor bows to the strong. She simply sticks to her territory and roasts any who dare to trespass. However, the soldiers are heavily armed. The only logical conclusion is that they are planning to kill her before she can join you. That said, this Jean is a dragon witch I once made an enemy of. I can't guarantee she is trustworthy. Do you plan to go and help her anyways? Of course! It's Jalter. I have to help her. I expected you would say as much. Nonetheless, hearing it... Wait, is Jalter the... No way! No way! Nonetheless, hearing it for myself makes it clear. You are truly Chaldea's finest master. You'll find her in the Shinjuku National Garden, and you may want to hurry. No way we get Jalter as our support. Who was it? What did they say? Well... I see. So Jean has gone missing and claimed her own territory without any regard for others. What kind of altar does she think she is? I think I'll tie her to the back of a courier altar and take her for a ride around the Metro Expressway. That's awful. I don't think we should go help her. Oh, why is that? Bluntly, she's quite mad. I tried sneaking into her territory once. She merely said, repent, die, etc., and hit me with a wave after wave of explosive flame. It was like being attacked by a living inferno. She's a dragon witch. Don't you think it's terrible she would do that to a poor innocent old man? She had the right idea. Oh my god, that's actually... She had the right idea. Now let's go save her. I love this game. She actually had the right idea, bro. Were you listening to a word I said? Alright, I'll plot the fastest possible route from here to the park. Go ahead and get ready and we'll leave as soon as we can. Hold down the fort while we're gone. I swear to God, FGO, if anything happens to this dog. Yeah! Ha! Phew. Finally landed a hit. A human fortress altered into a human tank, eh? Or perhaps aircraft carrier would be more accurate. For all your toughness and firepower, it seems all you can do is flail around. Now, don't you feel like a silly country girl, Joan of Arc altar? Why you? What kind of servant are you, using a modern-looking gun? Only a gunner like Billy the Kid could ever think about getting away with something like that. There are exceptions to every rule. Some of us just like to customize the hell out of our weapons. Every servant knows swords are stronger than guns, but like many things, it depends how they're used. Now I see. That used to be a sword before you twisted it into a hideous gun. Freak! Right you are. Now then, Dragon Witch. As Shakespeare's Hamlet once said, to be or not to be, which would you prefer? Not that it matters, I suppose, since you'll suffer a painful death either way. I believe killing someone begging for their life is a specialty of yours, isn't it? Dang. You want an answer? Fine, here it is. You mess with the wrong woman, you little shit. I'll burn you to cinders. My. Dragon's roar! Huh? She didn't. Wahaha, if I die here, I'm taking you with me. Are you so dense that you can't even figure that out, stew jerk? Thank you for the little cliff note here. Short version of stupid jerk. Stew jerk. Who's adding this to their vocabulary after this? Stew jerk. You'd blow yourself up? You're as hard-headed and short-sighted as your original self. Can I make it? Time for you to burn up and disappear. La Grondement du Heine! Jesus. I can feel the heat all the way out here. No wonder this flame was capable of burning her to death. Or at least that's how she imagines it. She's a fake. She doesn't actually know what the flames were like. She's simply recreating what she thinks it was like to the best of her ability. What a waste. She would have been useful. I could have used her one-track mind to sick her on the targets like Mad Dog. Like a Mad Dog. Well, no matter. Explosive firepower like that would only complicate matters. I suppose it's just as well she's gone now. Absolutely butchered that French pronunciation. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Did you know they made Emiya alter lighter skin tone on NA? Why? Why would they do that? I feel like that would make more sense in like you know, in the JP version or in a different version, but I don't know. I mean, to me, at the end of the day, I've never been the kind of person that really cares about this stuff. Like, characters that appear black but aren't actually black. So them lightening the skin, I don't really care. But, you know, it's interesting why they would only do that on the NA version. He was way darker, he was too black? Oh, so you're saying it was a censoring thing. Like, maybe people were offended. And so they lightened him so he wouldn't be too black. Insert Dragon Ball, he's not... Don't shoot! He's not black! God, how did that ever get greenlit? Who in their right mind thought that would be a good idea? Detroit changed him. Okay, that makes sense. If he was like pitch black and then they lightened him, that makes sense. It didn't help that his nickname in JP was Detroit. No, you're lying. You're lying. I thought that was a meme. His name was actually Detroit Emiya. That man isn't black. That bastard. He used his shield at the last second to detect the flames and escape. Well, he's not getting away with it. Next time I'll kill him for good. Oh great, I can't move another step. Well, so what? I'd much rather die like a dog than burn at the stake. Maybe someone will rob me of all my belongings and dump me in the river. Maybe I'll disappear while they're treating me like a plaything. Jesus. Alright, that was dark. Or maybe someone will save you. Who's there? It's me. You've certainly been through the ringer, haven't you? Did you inflict that blast on yourself? Oh hey, it's the loathsome ice bitch queen. Says the Mad Dog. So what do you want? I thought we already agreed to leave each other alone and do what we please. That's no longer the case. I have a master now, you see. That's right. I have a master. You have a what? A master? A master? You, the bitchy lioness who mauls anyone that gets close? No, I think you're thinking of Mordred. I think you're thinking of Mordred. And one you're so proud of and you'd announce it twice, no less. It just goes to show the difference between us, Mad Dog. Why, you little... Well, so what? Knowing you, I bet your stupid master's barely a step up from an apprentice. They're probably a nervous, shady-looking wreck who can barely squeak out a command. That's the only kind of master you could... Hi, I'm CloudyCrow. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? Let's see. Oh, the other answer probably would have been better. Girl, I don't know what she told you, but you're being played. I mean, you did save the world, right? Surely you could find a better servant than her. Why would that... Wait. Why, that would be me. Rest assured. John Alter. CloudyCrow can count on me as well. Hey, pal, you better let me join your servants. I can do a damn sight better than these two. Hey, that's not very nice. Not one bit. Tell me exactly, what are we lacking? There's so much I can't even be bothered to list it all. Oh, you're the enemies. Anyways, it looks like the hyenas have caught my noble phantasms. What? Hey, get rid of them for me. We can talk after that. I'm loving this dialogue. This dialogue's great. Friggin' Moriarty, dude. Actually, that would be me. I love how she's joining us just because she sees we have, in her eyes, 2 idiots on our team, and we need her help. Okay. Let's do this! Oh, I'm loving this lineup. We got some fire cards to start off with. Sure, we can use the taunt. Might as well. Get that effectiveness up. Now, increase all allies' attack. Ah, so close. Increases attack for all dragon allies. Now, he's a dragon slayer, but he doesn't count as a dragon, does he? I don't think he does. Increase critical strength, C-star gather rate for yourself. We don't have any stars. Increase buster effectiveness and invincible. Dude, she's so cool. She's one of my most wanted characters in FGO. It's her and Mordred. Those two would be so fire. And Tiamat. Okay. Let's do boom, boom, boom. Nice. Got some NP, and we ate that hit too. This is way easier than the last one. Boom. Of course not. Salter counts as a dragon though. Really? That's weird. Alright, now we got 3 of these buffoons here. Is she AoE or single target? She's single target. Okay. So we gotta manually shut these guys down, it looks like. We have our NP. I kind of want to save it for the last wave. But... Yeah. Well, maybe not the last wave, but not this wave. We won't use it this wave. Shoot, full combo or full buster? Because he is Rider. And he has a very high chance to crit. I think we go full combo so she can get her... No, we have plenty of time to build up her NP. I think we'll be fine. No, I think it'll do more damage. I think this will do more damage. Dang! I was really hoping we'd get that crit there. Oh, the crit would have killed, man. Not a huge deal, not a huge deal. Okay. Can we talk about how these guys are significantly weaker than the guys we fought before? Those guys felt like a mini boss battle. Man, Ricardo. No. Shoot. There isn't really a way that I mean, shoot. I don't care about his NP. So I don't need to worry about this. I guess we just do this into... I don't know. More damage, maybe? Let's do this. Nice! Crit! Oh, that was beautiful. I think we take our time. There's no rush. We don't have any buffs up. I think we don't need to waste our NPs here. We can just deal damage. Okay. See how much this does. Good crit. Good double crit. Oh, if we could have gotten a triple. Alright. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, never mind. I played that wrong. I forgot. Okay, this isn't too bad. Okay. Let's see. C-star gather rate. That could be huge. That could actually be huge. Okay, this is 3 turns. Wait, she's not even a dragon? What? Bro, this skill. What the heck is going on? How the frig is a dragon witch not a dragon? Okay. And now, I think her NP gives C stars, doesn't it? Or am I thinking of... Nullify buff. Curse. Am I thinking... What am I thinking of? I don't know. I could have swore there was a version of Jalter that was just like a crit monster. That just like generated C stars. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. We'll wait till next turn to use this. Because we got main Ricardo here. We got this. And then with overcharge, these all get buffed. With her overcharge, it's just more curse damage? Ew. So focus this guy. I think we use her first. Now, will she kill? I have zero idea. Now she might. Oh, and then this can give us a bunch of C stars too. Sure, why not? Why not? Let's go all out this turn. And then we might as well taunt. Okay. And then just in case. Just in case. Alright. Now, boom. I hope that kills. I really hope that kills. Because I don't want to waste 2 NPs on one guy. Surely she can do 100k here. She's so cool! Oh no, I don't think we're hitting 100. No, I don't think we did. Oh, we did! 140! I can't read! Nice. That's big damage. Alright. Now, screw it. Just... Stink Eye? Not the Stink Eye. Let's just do this. Screw it. 9 HP. 9 HP. He wasn't going down, man. Let's go, man. Ricardo. Benki. Okay. You should see the previous animation. Why, was it bad or was it better? The battle is over. Well done, Master. Wait, you're a shielder? Why aren't you over here helping us? Well, Due to extenuating circumstances, I am currently on servant leave. Is that so? Kinda wish you weren't, seeing as you're our last bastion of defense and all. Ah, well, I guess I'll figure something out. Thank you for understanding. I'm honestly a bit taken aback. I didn't know you thought so highly of me. I remember you refusing to let go of your shield, even though you had to fight back tears of fright. Seeing as we detestable holy maidens don't get sacred at all, don't get scared at all, I figured you'd make a better human. Ah, what a waste. I'm sure we wouldn't have lost if you'd been by our side. Right. Hey, Mad Dog. Stay out of this, ice bitch queen. No one cares what you think. I'm told that the servant possessing Mash is Galahad. That makes her one of my knights. I won't have you trying to poach her. Hey, who knew the ice bitch queen even had emotions left anymore? But unfortunately for you, she's not Galahad, so I can do what I damn well please, ice bitch queen. Is that so? Can't we all just get along? Me, get along with her? Yeah, for once I have to agree with her, Master. What are you, stupid? Did you mean that as a joke? Because I'm not laughing. Ahem. The important thing is that we have a new and capable ally. Now, let's begin our counterattack. And what makes you think you can give us orders, Archer? This is like... Oh, man. This is just like that moment at the lunch table where somebody is like cracking jokes and making fun of someone. And then you... Obviously, the whole table's laughing, but they single you out. And they're like, oh, I know you ain't laughing. That's exactly what happened with Moriarty here. I know you're not talking. We're not even getting started on you. Hey, I remember you now. I'm gonna mess you up for what you did. I'm sorry for sneaking into your territory. Please forgive me. I was rather desperate at the time. You think I give a shit, old man? I'm pissed off about you blowing a hole through my gut. Huh? What? You better not have forgotten. Never mind Shinjuku. I had to crawl around the subway just to escape. With all those guys after me, I never even had a chance to catch my breath. Oh hey, would you look at that? It's steak burning o'clock. I'm gonna crisp you up real good. Wait! I understand how you feel, but please, just slow down. I'm not the Archer of Shinjuku you think I am. Huh? I see you don't believe me. Not that I blame you. We do look exactly alike. But it's the truth. He's the evil Archer, and I'm the good Archer. I still don't buy this, man. Gosh. I mean, I believe Dante's, but... This just sounds way too convenient for him. Huh? Ha ha ha, no wonder she doesn't believe you. Indeed. To be honest, we still don't completely trust you ourselves. No! Why can't we get a different option? I don't trust him. Really? Nope, sorry, I can't. Good. Strange, for some reason these old eyes of mine can't seem to stop crying. For someone with genius-level detective skills, you'd think you'd know how not to act suspiciously. Alright. Oh my gosh. Phew. Man. Don't judge him because he's evil. Aren't we all a little evil? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We all got a little evil. Alright, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is a roll. Pretty sure, right? Yep, section 6 now. Okay, so hopefully this is a good roll, because we don't have any more chances. Section 6-2 is our next boss battle. So, hopefully we can get something good here. Everybody cross your fingers. Let me pull up the servant list. Okay. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. 6 sections so far in this. I almost said speed run in this Nuzlocke. Okay, let's go to profile, back to randomizer. Let me swap so you guys can see. Oh wait, I think you could see it. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright. Let's see. Who we get next? Ooh, give us something cool. Give us something cool that we can actually level up and use for the next stream. Let's see. Bro, why? Why? This is for getting Uesugi Kenshin. This is because I got her in the first 10 tickets. Now all of my rolls for these units are gonna be silver. Every single one is gonna be silver, bro. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what Kid Gil can do. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just... oh man, I just want more reliable units. Because like at this point, I'd say Man Ricardo's a pretty reliable unit. He has good defensive options, good offensive options, and he has like pretty good like looping potential. His NP does good damage. Like that's a good reliable unit. I just want more solid units like that instead of this unit isn't bad, but they're only really good in this like super niche scenario. But let's see what Gilgamesh can do, because maybe I've jumped the gun and maybe he's cooler than I think. I mean, I don't think he's bad, but I just want a 4 or a 5-star, man. I have so many 4-stars that are level 0 that I've never used. Why not give me one of them? Okay, so he's 2 arts, 2 buster. Let's see. Increase attack for all allies. Oh, God. I mean, any attack increase is good, but these numbers, man. This scales so poorly. Jesus. At level 4, it only goes up 3%? Okay, we have that. Next. Fair Youth. Sprouting of a Wise King. Chance to inflict charm on a single humanoid enemy. Okay, this could be good against servants. And obviously non-servants, but, you know. Servant enemies. I think this could definitely come in clutch. But it's a chance, so we gotta see the percentage. And then gain C-stars every turn. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. It could be worse. Could be Benkei levels, so not bad. And then increase own NP gain. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. See what his NP can do. Okay. Heavy damage to all enemies, so he's an AoE archer, which is not bad because... what do we have? Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. We have a single target archer, so now we have an AoE archer. Okay. Not the worst, not the worst. And oh, for enemies. Oh my god, for enemies. Okay. I got scared for a second. I was like, decrease NP strength for all allies? No way. But it says enemies, so... decrease critical strength and debuff resist. Bro, I'm getting so many utility... so many utility servants. This is going to be great, though. This is going to be great. The charm plus the NP strength down, critical strength down, and debuff resist down? Wait, so we can use the debuff resist and then combo it into the charm to give us a better chance? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Oh no, a child. Bro can't catch a break. Yeah. Why'd my name change? Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like a YouTube-wide change where like it doesn't show your username. It shows... or it doesn't show your... what's the word? It's not username. I don't know. Your like chosen name, they show your actual account name now. So that's why you see like some people have numbers in their name. Anything can be better than Benkei, true. Year 1 kit. I still remember you lost the best support for this run, Jufu the GOAT. Well, I have her now. I was given a mulligan, a one-time mulligan where I got her and Hans back. We unfortunately lost Hans again, but Jufu is still here and she's still going strong. So we have that. Oh man. He's not only pulling only low stars, but he's also pulling all the year 1 low stars. Yeah. And there's like so many problems that come up with that. There's the obvious one, which is like outdated kits. But for the ones that do have upgrades, I have to play through every single one of their interludes to get all of those upgrades. And then some of those, like Jason, I can't get all of his upgrades because they're Lost Belt locked. Same with Caster Cucullin. Man, you need the GOAT Cucullin to carry you, the Roach itself. Now that would be a silver that I would not be mad at getting. I'd be happy to get him. But Kid Gil might put in some work. I like the fact that he's AoE. I like the fact that he has this charm. And I love all of these debuffs that it provides. Which this debuff resist down could combo into my other units that might have kind of unreliable debuffs. Like Benkei. He could work good with Benkei. So, yeah, I'm not too mad about getting Kid Gil. I just hope his damage numbers are decent. Like, it is a Buster, AoE, Archer, NP. So since it's a Buster, I'd expect the damage or the scaling isn't terrible. But it really all comes down to the scaling down here, which I don't know if these numbers are good, and his stats, which I don't know if these numbers are good. But if I imagine he could be good in boss fights and in like mob battles. So, not mad at that. You could have gotten Robin Hood, exactly. Like, let's just take a quick look. At all of the silvers we could have gotten and the ones we've actually gotten. So, let's see. I think we have Bedivere, but I think he's only NP1. We could have gotten Theseus. We could have gotten Uriel, which, I think, well, number one, me getting Uriel would be great because she's actually grailed on my account, so that'd be amazing. But we have David, so we don't really need Uriel. I think she'd have more versatility than him. Like, she could be useful in more situations than him, but not the worst thing in the world. We could have gotten Theseus. We could have gotten Cucullin, obviously. We could have gotten Robin Hood. We could have gotten Sugitani. We could have gotten Ushiwaka. Man. So many good ones. I think even this guy wouldn't be bad as a support. Let's see. We could have gotten Jaguar Warrior. We could have gotten Medusa, which I think... Does she have a built-in stun? I'm pretty sure she does, right? Chance. Ooh, but we can raise that chance to 100. If we get this to 100, Gander is back, baby. Gander is back. So yeah, there's a lot of cool options we could have gotten. We could have gotten Mori. Not bad. We could have gotten Jekyll. No, honestly, I'm scared to get Jekyll because he's a berserker. So I know he's going to get one shot. I know he's going to get one shot in these kind of runs. But overall, the ones we got aren't terrible. We got Medea, and we got Kid Gil. Not bad. There are definitely worse options we could have gotten, so can't be too mad. Let's go and select Gil now. Where is he? He's with the archers. No. Wait, it is sorted by class, but I guess it's backwards. What? Oh, I was about to say, am I blind? Okay. So we got Gil. Now, these are our units. These are the units we have going into next stream. Not bad, not bad. They're probably not going to get leveled for a while. I am like completely dry when it comes to assassin materials. But we should have a bunch of archer materials because David was already max level and I didn't really level him at all. So we should have a ton to level him up. And then for casters, Hans was already max level. And this guy had like he had a little bit of investment, so we should still have a lot for her too. I'll have those two leveled for next stream, maybe him as well. But thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. Wait, let's see. Main thing about Nuzlocke is every single mistake can cost you. Wait, is this for... Oh, you're talking about why we got them back? Well, it's because you're right. Every single mistake can cost you, but if you think about it, I think the mulligan is fair, because if this were a Pokemon Nuzlocke, I wouldn't want any forgiveness. Like, I would go into it head first with all of the knowledge that I have, and I wouldn't want any mulligans or any, you know, forgiveness from chat. They can be as brutal as they want. But that's because the Nuzlocke rules and everything have already been established and they're concrete. With what we're doing here, we're trying our best to attempt a Nuzlocke. So obviously there's some ideas that we're going to come up with that are going to turn out to not be so good. Like, now I realize going into these boss battles completely blind is a really bad idea. So that's why earlier we came up with the scouting idea, where we send a team in, we can go through one full turn, and then we withdraw and build our actual team. I think that's something that could help us out a lot without ruining the fun of the challenge. And I'm sure there's going to be more changes as we go through. But that's the main reason why I'm okay with the mulligan. It's because, well, number one, we would have been like completely out of supports. So we would have just had like taunters and damage dealers or like utility units. But also because the rules are still like in the... This is like a beta kind of. It's kind of like we're beta testing, trying to figure out what's the best way to make a Nuzlocke in FGO. And then who knows, maybe down the line, there might be some other people out there, one of you guys or content creators that might want to take these rules for the Nuzlocke and use it themselves. But, yeah, I mean, and we already lost Hans, so we only really have Zhufu back anyways. But overall, I had fun this stream. I think we did better than I thought. Losing Hans was unfortunate, but I mean, double crit, what can you do? We did better than I thought against Lobo. I thought we would have at least lost one person. So the fact that we went through that whole Lobo fight and didn't lose a single person, pretty freaking nice. And hopefully we can continue that through this next boss fight, not losing anybody. But we'll see. Let's get the music swapped over. Yeah, exactly. This was meant for failure and change. Like, obviously, I don't even believe. I'm a believer in myself, but even I don't believe I'll be able to get through this. Even this entire first chapter, I don't think I'll make it through. Especially once we get towards the end of the chapter where the bosses get crazy. But if we do, that's awesome. And if we don't, like I said, I might do maybe like 2 runs. Like this run right here. Maybe 1 additional Nuzlocke run to see if I can do it. But if we fail both, then I'll see what you guys think. If you guys want to keep going with it, we can. If you guys want to go back to the regular way we were playing through, we can. But I think this was a fun idea. So, thank you all so much to everybody that stopped by the stream. Again, massive, massive thank you to you, Matthias, for the 5 gifted memberships earlier. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will catch you all in the next one. Wait, hold on. I see a check Discord real quick. Let's see. I'm guessing it's something you want me to show on stream, so I'll pull it up. Oh man, my eye is burning right now. Okay, what is it you wanted me to see? Oh, I'm guessing it's this Emiya. This one? This is what he used to look like. And this is what he looks like now. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I don't really see a problem. I think he looks even cooler like this. Because since his skin's darker, there's more contrast. The white in his hair pops more. The yellow, like, designs pop more. I think he looks even cooler like this than he does like this. Because this, now we just have light skin Emiya. This is just light skin Emiya. This is like actually like badass, corrupt, like shadow Emiya. So I actually like it more in the original style, but I guess there were some people out there that might have been offended. I don't know. When you guys were talking about he was way darker, I thought you were talking about like Mr. Popo level dark. I thought you were talking about Mr. Popo level dark. That I could understand. But this right here, I don't think it's that bad. If anything, I'd argue the freaking assassins, like a lot of the Hassans, are worse than this because their skin is actually pitch black. The bad part is not leaning into it. Wait, what do you mean? Cloudy gonna get trashed when he gets to Shimosa? We'll see, we'll see. Who knows? By then, we might have our full squad back. We might have Castoria, Berserker Toria. We might have Koyan. Who knows what our team will look like at that point. Maybe it's also because Emiya is Japanese. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, Mr. Popo is crazy. Mr. Popo, his design is actually crazy. Like, thinking it's offensive is what makes it offensive. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to choose, I definitely want this one. Maybe, what if they made it a skin? Like, what if they made the light skin version a skin? So, like, if you're offended, you can use this one. And if you're like me and you think this one's more badass, then you can use this one. But that was cool. Thank you for showing that, because now I actually have an idea of what all this was about. But again, thank you all for popping by the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one. Actually, Akihara, that's only for support servants. The only way you can ban servants that I have is if I don't show up for a stream. I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, feel free to correct me on the rules, but I believe the only way that you guys can ban units that I have unlocked is if I've missed a stream. So if I get Orion, then, hey, we're keeping him. That man is gonna put in some work. Anyways,